Okay, good morning and welcome to my channel. My name is Mike Trump, and I'm going to be teaching you how to make this my class design of flyer actually. Alright, let's hop in to a new page. Delete this. So what I want us to do is to first of all change the color of the background to pure white. Okay, and now let's import the image. Let's import the image. So this is the image. Let's import it. Okay, let us increase the relative size to 100. Okay, alright. We're going to be working with this. I'll pin it. Let's look at everything that is inside this place and observe it very well. Okay, then let's remove it. Now we're going to be importing our background. Going to be importing our background. Importing our background. So here's our background. Here's our background. I will click OK. We'll come to relative size, increase it to the highest, then position it to the center. Now what we're going to do here now is we come to this erase color, activate it, and we try to adjust this stuff a little bit. Okay, let's leave it at 25. Oh, leave it at 25. Yes. Okay, now we've achieved this. We'll lock it and let's send it to the back. Okay, so the next thing, what was the next thing? Next thing was we imported this guy. So let's do that now. Import our big man. Let's import this big guy. So this guy, where are you? Okay, and here he is. So I adjust this. I crop it actually to suit what I want. Then I increase the size. I position it to the middle and to the bottom. You get it? I want to increase the size a little more. So maybe on bottom. Okay, I think I'm okay with this. Then the next thing I did to this was I came to color filter. I made this 25. I made this 25. I reduced this to -5. And I increased this to +5. So it gave it a beautiful look like this. Now, to create the shadow effect, I would have to copy this image, position it to the same place, send it to his back, remove the opacity, come to shadow, add shadow, then I click on an empty space. Then I come to shapes. I remove the opacity of the shape and I reduce the shape to be like this, like a dot. Now look at the effect of the shape here. It's as though it is very transparent. So this is the former image which at the back, the shadow. and this place. I merge them together. Then you see it comes up because I merged it. So I send it back again. Here I can position it the way I want to. I want it to appear. Send it I want it to appear. I want it to appear just like this. And it's too dark. So I have to reduce the opacity to let's say uh let's do that 20. So I've gotten my shadow effect for that one and I pin it. The reason why I pin it is so that I don't have to, stress myself and do a lot more. Okay, I think I need to reduce this image. So I come and merge these two together and I reduce the image size. Yeah. Okay. We haven't done that. Now let's put our text. Our first text is um MSD MSD 1.0. MSD 1.0. The default color I use is this ash. This is the color code. Here's the color code. Hash 969696255156156156. That's the color code I used for that. So here we come to the fonts. One of my downloaded fonts is Ruby. Right. Let me check it here. Okay, Overwave. Sorry, Overwave. Look at it here. Overwave. Overwave. This is the font I used for that. So I click on it. Okay. I've clicked on it and I place it in the middle. So I copy the same text and I write make make simple I mean smart, right? Make smart. The color we used here was orange. So I come to the color and I give you this orange. Here's the color code for the orange. Here's the color code for the orange. I'll teach us how to add all this color code. Okay. Okay, these color codes I've already taught how to add colors and their color codes on my tutorial on how to manipulate pixels. So you just go there and remember it. So I've added this. Then the next one is graphics. Graphics. And this graphics I did it with my um, purple color. All these styles are actually my brand color. Okay, what I'm doing is just trying to align everything to fit to the part where I want it to fit to. So now I color this one purple. Here's the color code. Okay, now I've achieved this, but it's too tiny here. Let's see. Let's make it. Okay, sorry, this is design, not graphics. Design, design. So let's put them at the actual positions. Let's make this one fit in. It is the same size, and this. Let's start with this. This one should be reduced to fit into that part very much. just no. Okay, let's fit it into this part. Hmm. Then let's make this one fit into this part also. So these designs, increase it to fit this one too. Okay, I think we're done here with this one. So we've succeeded in increasing this border here. But because I started with that one, I actually took it up. This particular one, I took it up to this region. Let's position it in this same picture so I get the same thing. Okay, so we succeeded in positioning them together in the same place. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to impute this stuff. I don't want to rush it. I want us to follow everything. We're going to impute this shape. Okay, and here is it. Let's do it with the size. So this is the size of this shape, and then this is the height of the shape. Okay, both the size and height. We've gotten the size and height. And I think the radius was not up to 5, negative 5. Then here's the color gradient. This is the gradient I used. I used this gradient. Look at it. This one, this up, this one. This is a texture I used, and the color code for the color code for this one is this. Color code for this one is this, and the color code for this one is this. So when replicating, you can use exactly the same color code. So I'm done here, and I click my OK. I position it to the middle, and that's it. So I just bring it down a bit so I do not interrupt. Like this, I have a breathing space between my designs. So you see, when I made this one nicely, look at it's already giving me something wonderful. Okay, then we continue by putting the text which we have there. We have the text to be all the text here to be all the text font with your smartphone and make cool money from same design with your smartphone. So come to text with your smartphone and make cool money from same designs. And I click capital and then reduce it to the smallest pattern I want it to be on. Now I color it white, plain white. And the font I used here was Poppins semi bold. I also know the font styles. And I came to line spacing and I reduced this line spacing a little. I reduced line spacing a little. So, -3. I centralized it. Then I made the alignment to be middle. Look at it. Look at it. Middle alignment. You see it now? Made the alignment to be at the middle. I can decide to reduce this text also so that I can get a more fitting stuff. Okay. Now we're done with this first one. We are seeing it. We're done with that. The next thing we're going to be doing now is this. Let's achieve this. The next thing we're going to do is to achieve this, this, and this. Alright, let's hop in. We're going to come to shapes, go to circle, reduce it, place it somewhere here, and give it the color purple. On the same note, I'm going to copy it. I come to edit. I bring it to this side. I remove the opacity. I add stroke. The highest stroke I can add. Distort it a little. Then give it purple. I bring this one to this side. You see it now? So I can just decide to adjust to my taste. Then I copy it. I stir it a little. Then bring this one down. Okay, this one I actually need to bring it to this side. So to cover some space here. Okay, before this, please introduce a white space. A very big one. So cover this region. Because later after the design I cropped out that portion to make it fit very perfectly. Okay, so you can actually add this to be this. And then we've achieved that already. The next thing we're going to be achieving now is um this effect. I know plenty persons this is what you have been waiting for actually. And after achieving that, we achieve this other dotted lines you see here. Okay. I don't want the video to take too much space. Oh, alright. Now let's hop in. How did we do it? How did we do it? How did we do it? That was magical. But permit me, I want to use this drawing, okay? I come to my Blazor, and I click on it. Hmm? I want to move it to this portion so that I can do my manipulations well. So now I adjust. Sorry. Sorry, let me count my Blazor again. I take it to the side so that I can draw exactly the same thing I did without doing another evil something. Okay, think of them. This three. Okay. Alright, so I've achieved the same shape that I got there. I click on OK. Hmm? Then I come to my shadows. I put my shadow. I reduce the blur reduce a little so that I can get something thick. Okay, let me increase it a little to 10. And I offset this a little and I take it out. I'm actually not seeing what I'm doing, so let me take it to a wider place to see it clearly. See it clearly. So, now to the top, now to the top. Okay. Alright, I'm done. I'm done with this. So what's the next thing? I'm going to introduce a shape, reduce opacity, and minimize it somewhere. So I'm going to come to this and merge the two of them together. Okay. This is the reason why. Let me go back to that you see. This is the reason why I did the merging. This is the reason why I did the merging. If I want to come here and mask this one now, the moment I start masking anything here, it starts affecting the shadow. I want to, you see, it's affecting the shadow. Take a look at the shadow. It's affecting the shadow. I see it. The shadow is disappearing, but I want the shadow to appear. So I have to join them together. Now see the mask effect now in this region. You see that when I'm trying to mask it, the shadow is still there. It's still there. Okay, so I come to this region and do my village things. I do my village things, so I mask. Okay, so I need to use just three nodes. And, okay, I see the effect now. Okay, all right. So I'm done with this. Okay, I'm not really done. Let me finish this one a little more. I don't see any of those black shapes. Alright. Alright, so I'm done. How did I place it then? I placed it. Sorry. I placed it. I reduced it and I placed it on top of the text. Okay. That's what I did. I reduced it, I placed it on top of the text. You can decide to manipulate it whichever way you want. You can stretch it, you can do it like this, you can do it. The way it's gonna suit you very much. You see? I created another effect. Uh-huh. So that's not what I want. I just want it to be as simple as this. I place it in the middle. Okay, actually, then I increase it a little bit in the middle. Increase it, just in the middle. Yeah, something like this. Then I copied it and I turned it. Let me see. I turned it to like this. I turned it like this and I put it here. You see, that's magic. You can actually reduce it some and do your magic very well. Yeah. Now it's as though the thing has squeezed into the background. Yeah, so I pinned them. This one, what's running? Now let's do this dot lines. We'll come to our draw, select purple, this color, select it, reduce our pen size to 1, increase our smoothness to 100, activate our dash lines, and the blur radius is 210. Get it? Then I want to try and trace this stuff, and I want to try and trace this stuff. Okay, that's it. And I've successfully traced it. Let me remove this one. So I've successfully traced it and this is the result. But for now, we need to hide this so that we can get all these our texts. All these texts. And that's what we're going to do. Let me quickly rush and do all the text immediately. Okay, I've actually added the texts. Now we're going to go on to getting these other shapes. These other shapes. They're actually something very simple that if you've watched my pixel manipulations, you'll be able to create this simple shapes. And now the shape is already here. This is the shape. So you're just going to copy. That's what you're going to do. You copy, you reduce to the size. Let's activate this so that we can use the size very well. Copy, reduce to the size. I think I stretched this one a little. Reduce to the size. Then I come to this place to get the actual height. Alright, I've gotten this. So I just align it very well. All I do here is to add shadows. See, shadows is something that is very important in this game. I go -2. -2 is bringing it to this direction. Okay, -2 plus. Okay, -2. I think -2 -2. So I want it to go up, and I'll actually achieve what I want. So I've gotten what I want. All I just do is copy this one, bring it to this place, change the color to be orange. That's all. The shadow effect is still there. I take it to the back. Then I shift orange to go somewhere like this. And they're somehow inside of it. So that's it. Then the smaller one that I did, I copied it, I brought it to the side, I reduced it very well, and I still sent it to the back. Sent it to the back and I lined it to the left. Okay, you see? So that's it. Then here you copy and bring your stuff, look at it. And this you copy, bring the stuff to this actually brings on to the top so that you see. You see, comparing it with this one we've done, listen, it fits perfectly. If it doesn't fit perfectly, you see it. So I've actually achieved that one. Then this one is just as simple as the first one. So let me use this to get the actual size. Okay, come here to get this size first. The width. I've gotten the width. Then to get the height, I reduce it. And I've gotten the height. And that's all. So it's the same height that I got that I copied for the same place. And I adjusted it to this position based on my alignment. You see, everything is being perfectly aligned. Then I still copied again. I copied. Okay, because I don't want to stress myself that much. I had to copy. I had to copy from the orange I already have. Okay, then brought it to this position. So this is the width, and this is the height. So I'm done. So what I did was I placed this one over this one, and I adjusted it, and I adjusted it to the right, and that's it. Other things I did was to fix my text. Class holds July 5th, blah 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 blah, and this and this and this and this. Okay, let me just quickly do that, and you see the font I'm using for this stuff you're seeing is Poppins Bold. Poppins. Poppins Bold. That's the font I'm using. Poppins Bold. Okay, I'll actually send it. You see it. Alright, in the description below, you see it. I'll share a link there. You can see it. So let me quickly fix in the texts. Okay, I've succeeded in adding all the text and the shapes on the shapes. Okay, let me quickly align this text very well to fit into this part. Okay, let me align this one also. And this one's and if you observe something from this flyer, this original one, you see what I did on it. I bring it to the front. You see this stuff? I cancelled this 5,000. How did I do it? Let me show you. Now I copied this shape, one of these shapes. Just have to copy anyone. Let me see. Okay, I copy anyone I see. I remove the shadow and I change the color to be black, pure black. So I come here, like I always do. Let me use, okay, don't worry, let me not use anything again. I've used too much. I check the width of the 5,000 and I've already gotten what I need. I just want this stroke to pass it and I move it like that. So I come and I position it on top of the 5,000 directly and I'm done. So this is the video. Okay, let me activate this one that I blindfolded before. So I've gotten it. I just have to fade it a little like I did in the so I go to paste it and reduce it to 50. And that is that for that. Okay. Thank you for staying tuned with me in this class. You can share, subscribe, like, comment, and ask me your questions, okay? And this is how I save it. I come to my image, I go to default, I select ultra. I can either save it as a PNG file or as a JPEG, but I love it to be on JPEG file, so I save it to my gallery. I've saved it to my gallery. Now let's go to my gallery. Let's go to my gallery. Let me bring that to the new project I did right now. So this is a new project. This is a new project. Have you seen this space? You see this space? We're going to work on this space from this phones app. I come to edit, I come to crop, and I crop it perfectly. Then here I can share it. Once I save it, you see, this is the original. This one I just cropped. You see the balancing. Everything is balanced. You see the balancing. It's just so balanced. Very perfect. See, look at the alignment. Very straight. Very straight. Look at the alignment. Very straight. See the balancing. This even actually the shape pattern I used for this design. See, just like we are laying blocks on top of each other, and that is it. Very perfect. Look at how the shapes fit in this place. Very perfectly. Look at this one. Look at this one. All right. Thank you very much for staying tuned. I'm Mike Trump, and I love you.